Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of the January 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar and then we will take a look at the appropriate technical picture of various Forex currencies. So let's just swipe down towards today's date, Wednesday. Some data had been already released during the night time. Most of them is not that much important for the traders. They do not have much impact on the financial markets, and it looks like the free data will be interesting during the London session. It will be wholesale price index from Germany. It had been already released at 8 o'clock. As you can see, it beats the expectations. So the prices in Germany are rising 0.5% higher. Moreover, there are some data from the Italy and Eurozone regarding the industrial production. Much more interesting will be New York session, because we have high importance data to be released at 2:30, consumer price index and the consumer price index core. So we will be able to see whether there is an inflationary pressure on the prices, because as you can see, the consumer price index prices are expected to increase from 0.2% to 0.4%, but if there will be even bigger than expected acceleration in consumer price index, then of course the Fed will have a first clue to take a look at this situation a little bit closer and maybe adjust the monetary policy, or just think about adjusting the monetary policy. Of course, one reading is not enough for the Fed to change his mind, but it will be something to keep an eye on. So please keep an eye on the consumer price index as well, because the Fed will be definitely keeping an eye on this. 4:30, we got the crude oil inventories to release, so that's a kind of a good bunch of data for all of the oil traders. And 7 o'clock, FOMC member Lair Brainard will give a speech. And then at 8 o'clock we have a beige book from Fed and the Fed budget balance. So it used to be a medium importance event. Now it's not even a medium. It's now low importance event. So it's not that much violate event for the markets anymore. So it looks like we should take a look at the US dollar basically. Again, we should take a look at the US dollar to, let's say, Swiss franc and the euro. I think we should take a look at these two currencies, and then we will see what the next analysis will be of. So let's start with the US dollar to the Swiss franc. As you can see, I got my chart ready here. After the bearish engulfing had been made on 25th of the September, we are still under the pressure. So the trend is, of course, down, and the recent price action, as you can see, had been very interesting, because we got this kind of a pattern. It's like a channel basically, but it might be considered as a different pattern. But anyway, it's a kind of a pattern, descending pattern of this descending channel, this kind of a pattern. Then we have a breakout. Okay, we made a low. Let me just copy this line so I can just, yes, there you go. We made a low at 8,759 pips, somewhere there. Then we got a bounce, break out of the channel. We're going higher, and then this critical level that had been spoken about, 8,918. This is the level of a technical resistance. And as you can see here, we have a touch, but then we have a reversal, because it looks like a kind of a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern. It's almost bearish engulfing, so it's a kind of a strong reversal pattern. But the thing is that if we traveled higher from 8,759 to 8,918. We hit the technical resistance and now we're going back. The next key level is the local support, 8,825. If there is any sort of a bounce from this level, so if there is any kind of a market behavior like that, let me just change the arrow color because it might be misleading. Okay, we will probably go a little bit lower, then we might just bounce back again, and then if 8,914 is violated, so what I mean is this blue line, of course, this high, then we go straight high up. Okay, so that's the current scenario for USD to the Swiss franc, if the level of 8,825 will provide the support, right? So for the rest of the week, next couple of days at least, we should see something like that. Okay, if the scenario is right. If the 8,825 pips level is not strong enough to provide the support, of course, this would be considered as another just false breakout, and then reversal, and of course we are going lower towards 8,759. But because the momentum is trading just around the level of 50, so that's the boundary level for the sentiment change, right? So this is why it's very important to keep an eye on this level, 8,918, 14, something like this. If the price will break above this level, the sentiment will change and the momentum will be much more positive and stronger than it is right now. So please keep an eye on this level on the USD to the Swiss franc. And another currency we'll take a look of, it's euro to the British pound, I guess, because we have a breakout, and this breakout was something I was talking about. Why we have a breakout? Because the cable, so the British pound to American dollar, is rallying now, and it's testing the recent swing high. So it's the more details is in my analysis on the InstaForex web page. So this is why British pound is going up, and this is why everyone is selling the euro and buying the British pound, because it's trending again. And on the euro to the British pound, we broke below 8,951 pips. 8,951 pips. We broke below this level. We closed at 8,931, which is nice for the bears, of course. And today, as you can see, we are continuing this move lower. So where we go towards 8,865. As you can see, we got this level 9,220 rejected twice, and right now we just reverse and going, of course, to test the key, basically the key technical support at 8,865. So please keep an eye on this level. Please keep an eye on these developments, especially because the negative and weak RSI is supporting the current short-term outlook for the euro to the GDP. Lower we go. And the last thing I would like to take a look on is crude oil. Why? Because it's rallying. Okay, the crude oil is rallying. The commodities are rallying as well. What I mean? Corn. I mean soybeans. I mean the other commodities. All of them are on the levels highest since 2014. So right now we are just continuing this move higher on the crude oil, which is kind of a commodity as well, if you think about it. So we are in the channel. We can clearly see that we are in the channel, parallel channel right now. So we just let's do this. Okay, this will be our channel. Maybe yes, there you go. We are in the clear channel. There's a dot, so maybe we can just adjust it more. Perfect. We are trending in a channel. Very, very good situation for the bulls. We broke above 50.54. we are heading towards our target level, 54.51. So this is the target level. Please notice the market conditions are overbought, so some kind of a reaction should be expected on this level, maybe some kind of a pullback or something like this. But if we take a look at the larger picture, as you can see, this is the last stop before the level of 59.59 is hit again, and the 59.59 is the highest oil price since in 2020, right? No, the 2020 is still above 60, I guess. Yes, there you go. This is the high of the 2020, and that's the 8th of the January 2020, something about 65, 63. Okay, so we are already the crude oil is already the most expensive in 2021, but it's on January, so it's not a big deal. But if we break above this level, above the technical resistance, then we go 59.59, and then of course we go another high, 65. That was 65.63, and if we break above 65 and $63 per barrel of oil, that means the oil will be the most expensive since 2020. So that will be over one year. So please pay attention to the current developments on the crude oil, because it looks like we have another extension, another leg extension on the crude oil. Let me just do one more thing, because there might be some sort of the target as well, if we just help ourselves with the Fibonacci. No, as you can see, the 50% of the extension is somewhere at 55.61, but 100, so 100 percent of extension of this rally from the low of the 20th of the April to the highs of the 26th of the August is at 77.42. So that's our technical target if 65.63 is violated, so the high of the 2020. Well, we will see how it will go. We have our plan. We know where to look for this kind of targets for the Fibonacci tools, basically. But right now we should concentrate on the smaller time frame picture, and this our main focus should be on technical resistance at 54.51 and the price reaction on this level. That's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this short analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.